Not quite sure what to say. To all of you, I say thank you. Thank you for being here. Thanks to those members of the board that are here that have bestowed this, wonderful honor on me. Thanks to Mike and Mark for everything that you've done to make this happen. John Hennessy, Bob Bowlesby, all the people here that have done so much. Too many to name. There's one person here today that's special to me, super special to me. I think all of you have people that you go back and have helped guide you and on your path. And my coach from Columbia is here tonight, John Toner. John, would you stand and just be recognized, please? When I was, short story, I spoke at, as a high school speaker and when I was at Columbia, I spoke at a National Football Foundation chapter dinner in Westchester County, and Vin Dratty was in the audience. And when it was over, Vin walked up to me and said, "I'd like to have dinner with you. I'd like you to consider being on the board." Later, it was late in the season, he came down and picked me up, and I'd never been in a limo before, and we went to 21, and at the end of the time, he offered me an opportunity to be on the board. 1978 offered me an opportunity to be on the board of directors of the National Football Foundation. I got home around 10 o'clock, and I called John at home at night, and I said, "Tell me what you think." And he said, "The direction that they're heading, the vision that they have, is exactly something that you should represent." This organization started as an elite East Coast organization, and Vin Dratty made it national. With Steve Hatchell and all of the people that have really worked so hard to make this a national organization, and to have somebody like me represented from the West Coast, Mike Moe now as well, 2 trustees. It's been amazing growth. You heard some of the statistics, 47 states, 121 chapters. And each of these chapters bestows academic and football honors to our young people. I'm humbled by, this award. As John indicated in his humorous way, I'm uncomfortable with this. The great people that are involved in this game have me, I feel like I'm not in that same category. I have, and I hope to live up to this honor. Football's been a significant part of my life. Obviously played in high school, played in college, and I can't even imagine a better experience than I had under Coach Toner at Columbia, winning the only time that Columbia ever won an Ivy League title. All those things that Damon talked about in terms of the bringing together of people and being better as a group than you are individually, so right. Those experiences, that team, the people that I associated with all during that time are friends today. The memories that we have of great success is something that bound us for life. Coaching, it's another story. Someone asked me, in fact, I mentioned this today, is how did you get, it was over at Google today, how did you get from coaching to high tech? And I said, did you ever see my record? So, wasn't that hard. So, it's been a wonderful thing. To see Paul McCormick here, who played for me, great stories with Paul as a tremendous student athlete. I had 3 running backs at one time and rotated them all pretty equally, and they all wanted more carries, and we had one injured. We were playing down at Penn, And Paul had to play the entire game. Well, he couldn't walk the next week and was barely able to practice. I said, when's Kirk Combs coming back, Coach? I have, this is a wonderful award for me, but it recognizes college football. More importantly, it recognizes that there should be academic stature. It should be a crucial component of college football success. I've been concerned about some of the things that go on. I would be all Pollyannish to think that everything is like Damon and Kirk, Damon and Paul and Pat, describe it. They played in great programs under great coaches with tremendous academic credentials, them individually and the schools that they represent. The NCAA has done a wonderful job, I think, in trying to enhance that credibility, the academic credibility. We in the National Football Foundation really believe in that linkage. And the purpose, the goal, the mission of that organization is to try to blend academic excellence with on-the-field achievement. We've had numerous programs at the National Football Foundation, one that I've been intimately involved with, one called Play It Smart. Alex Kroll, who was a competitor of mine when he was the captain at Rutgers back in 1961, was the visionary behind a program called Play It Smart. And its goal was to take inner city and disadvantaged youth who had academic potential and athletic potential and try to work with them in after-school programs that people like yourselves in this room help fund. Alex had the vision. Ronnie Lott had the executional skills. Our Ronnie Lott, and he made Play It Smart happen. The National Football Foundation embodies people that care about the integrity of the game. The academic success has to be the key component in the advancement of the game. We will never be great, ever, unless we make sure that our youth is served by giving them responsibility for academic achievement. Not everyone's going to achieve at high levels, but we have to set goals. Our game will prosper and continue to get better. We owe the generations that follow us, our student athletes, to be proud of their academic achievement. We have to make it important to them to do that. We can't trivialize it. We can't make fun of it. We need to enhance it. This award must focus on that social acceptance, if not a demand for academic excellence. By honoring academic excellence, we raise the bar of expectations. I have some Stanford football players here tonight that stopped over to our 8th grade practice yesterday. Jim Dre and James McGillicuddy, and they stood there yesterday and talked to these young people about the importance of their education for them to have the opportunity to come to a school like Stanford. Expectations yesterday were set by these guys to those kids. We have to raise that bar of expectations. Look at Damon. Look at Dr. McCormick. Look at Pat Dillingham. And know full well that these are products of a wonderful system, of a great game, of people that care about football, but have achieved academically as well. For me, to represent the highest of this academic and football honor is hugely humbling for me, because this is what the National Football Foundation really represents. And this award will be symbolic of these lofty goals. If this award serves to strive and drive for recognition of this obligation that we all have, then we'll all be enormously proud of what this trophy represents. I am so honored that all of you are here tonight. I'm so honored that this trophy is in my name. And I am really proud to be a director of the National Football Foundation College Hall of Fame. Thank you very much.